right? These are simple solutions using simple technology that we have. So these are the kind of things that, we become interested in use cases for the technology. And I think they're all applicable, but it all comes back down to basic image technology, image processing, pattern recognition, computer-aided vision, right? Computer visions, very simple stuff. I'm sure you talked about ripping down a hill and mountain biking. If you had the right video from the rider, who's doing a downhill course, and you could watch that video, and you could help establish, as many pro athletes do, what's your timing, what's your rhythm going to be, right? It's like you watch these crazy guys that race cars in rally racing, right?
Oh my gosh.
And the guy's reading off the sheet, 1.2 to a 90 degree to a 40 to an uphill to an 80 to a 40. And they're going 160 miles an hour on a dirt lane and throwing the full power brake and sliding around a cliff where if they go off the edge, they're dead.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. You know what they do? They drive that in slow. They drive that and video it in slow motion. Then they 4x the playback speed, so they get the visual recognition of the cues. Like, that's the tree, I want to pull the handbrake. Here's where I want to counter steer. The technology all exists.
It's the same thing in mountain biking. The guys will ride the course, they pre-ride it.
Yep.
And then they pull it up on high def, and they will watch and watch and watch and watch. And of course, they'll lap it because you got to get. There's no substitute for dirt on the tire, but it's that muscle memory and mental memory, so that it's so ingrained when they come up on it, they don't have to think.
You come over that ridge, and you already know you want to be on the right hand side of that line.
If I go on the left side, there's a big root, and I'm going to wash out. And go
well, the problem I have, Jeremy, is I could watch that video all day long. But I'm one of those, I'm a road biker. So what happens is I come over the ridge and I look at that root going, don't hit the root. And you know what happens. You go where you look.
Yeah, there's a saying, it's the same thing when, playing basketball. You never think don't miss the free throw. Like if you hear don't miss the free throw, et cetera, you have to just go up and do it. It has to be automatic. So same thing. When you're mountain biking, if someone's like, don't go this way. So, okay, you need to be quiet. Tell me what to do. I need that in my brain.
Right.
Go straight, not look at the root or the tree, because to your point, that's exactly where you'll go.
Yeah, I've talked to some, and a good transition point here. I've talked to some pro level mountain bike and cyclocross racers, guys who names you may recognize. They're mostly Northeast guys. They race in the Masters levels. A guy named Kevin Hines. So, and Mark McCormick, Mark McCormick was a U.S. Open road race champion and multi-time cyclocross champion. Same with Kevin Hines. But Kevin, I used to describe, so he was a former motocross AMA Supercross champion. And what he used to describe was when he got on his mountain bike on a mountain bike course, he said it was awesome because it was like slow motion. So he would be going through a course, and he would come to a corner and he had all day to make a decision, or like picking a line through a rock garden, all the baby heads. He's like he had all day to make the decision, because he's usually going 90 miles an hour on a 450cc bike, ripping through there. So
some of the best downhill mountain bikers. So those guys that are going down, they got the full squish mountain bike, 200 mil in the front, 210 mil in the back.
Yeah.
Most of the best guys have a background in moto.
Yeah.